Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege and honor to introduce to you Tom Clemens, our Master of Ceremonies for the Boyne City 4th of July Parade. He's been doing this for over 40 years. My name is Scott McKenzie, and I'll be playing wingman. And now, as tradition has it, let me introduce to you the Color Guards to start the 4th of July Parade.
Oh, oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the 2020 Boyne City 4th of July Parade.
All right, I am so excited. Here they come, Tom.
A lot of things are happening today, and we're showing you some very special footage of the Boyne City 4th of July Parade.
I just saw the Boyne City cheerleader team coming up right behind the banner.
We have different banners for you right now,
Oh, look at that. The old bell. That's the old bell from the high school.
right? And they took it to the high school after that. This is from 1991, by the way. And here is our parade grand marshal, Kate Harlett.
All right. Hey, looky there. Kate's 100 years old, but she's seen a few Boyne City parades, hasn't she?
She sure has.
Oh, Kate, what a remarkable lady. You know, her family goes way back here in Boyne City.
Boy, history is good in Boyne City. We're lucky.
I'll tell you. And they're generation after generation have come to the Boyne City 4th of July parade, and folks from all around the world.
That parade builds and builds and builds. And today, we are virtual.
You know, for a town of 3,700, we'll have 15,000 people right in downtown Boyne City on the 4th of July.
That is correct, sir. And now, the Boyne City High School Marching Band, under the direction of Mr. Brandon Ivy.
Oh man, nothing's like a parade in a band. I'll tell you, you gotta have a band. And look at those color guards, man. They are working in sync.
And now, here is our premier sponsor, TrueStream and Great Lakes Energy.
You know, they are here every year supporting Boyne City's 4th of July parade. What a great company, supplying a lot of wonderful jobs for Boyne City.
Boy, they do a great job. You're right.
You know, that TrueStream, I'm loving that.
Well, they're right on the ball, too, when power happens. power outages happen. So
And tossing out that candy.
yeah, they are. Scott, you got any candy for us?
Well, I hope we're going to get some. Hey, look who's coming up now.
Oh yeah, Boyne City Hardware, the Ace Hardware, and it is the pirate on top, Mr. Jim White.
There he is, the big old Yertle the Turtle up on top of that post on the pirate ship.
We just saw our police chief ride his bike past you.
Look at that, boy. You know, this is the winning float a couple years ago. They won great kudos and bragging rights for the Boyne City 4th of July Parade Best of Show.
Prince.
Oh, that's right. Remember that one? Hey, look at our neighbors.
And our Polish festival. However, it's not going to happen this year, but they have always supported this parade and are here with us today.
Accordions and, oh, look at that. There's that good wave. Oh, look. Oh, there's the accordion.
Yep. And goodbye.
Oh, here we go.
The Kiwanis Eddie Essay Awards, and the winners are right behind them.
Hey, Kiwanis is a great civic club right here in Boyne City. They do the Eddie Essays 5th grade and 10th grade every year. Best essay. If I had $100 to give my favorite local charity, which one would it be and why?
Boyne City Area Gymnastics. They've been tumbling with us for 39 years in this parade.
They don't look that old.
They don't, but boy, they can move. Look at that. They've got tennis
Oh
shoes on
my
doing
gosh, look at them go. Year after year, what great entertainment right here in downtown Boyne City, the gymnastics club. I mean, these kids can tumble.
They do a great job and they work hard at it. It's not easy to do. However, if you'd like to sign up and give that a shot, you can call Boyne Area Gymnastics.
I wonder if that Pooh Bear in the background, I wonder if he can tumble.
Not quite sure, Scott. I know this lady can.
Look at them go, man, getting some air.
No doubt. There they are, saying goodbye. Always great. One more we got coming up. A front flip coming up here. Look at this. Cartwheel, stance. I love Boyne City too. And watch this cartwheel. Or watch this brandy. They call it.
Oh, a no-handed.
There you go.
Hey, who we got here, Tom?
Boyne Valley Lions, who do so much for our community, as most of our civic organizations do. You see Bob Babowski raising his hand there.
Yeah, the Lions, I'll tell you, the Lions and Kiwanis and the Rotary and the Edenu and the Eagles. Man, this town is filled with civic folks with a great sense of civic responsibility.
And there's that missing lion, Scott.
There it is. It disappeared a few years back from Veterans Park, and now it's back.
Boyne City District Library. What a wonderful place that is.
You know, originally a Carnegie Library right here in downtown Boyne City, and a few years back, through a generous grant, they were able to triple the size of our library. What an asset for Boyne.
Certainly is.
What do we got coming down the pike now? Look at these wonderful folks.
BC Pizza.
Oh, there's a hometown
And the venue.
success.
And the venue, the bowling alley. I tell you what, these guys are really good. Chris and Wayne have done a great job over the years. There's an early picture of them right up there making pizzas for us. However, they still do the best job in town.
You know, it started out as Boyne City Pizza, and now it's the best choice. And they got that cool, what's the cop's name? There's their mascot. What's that?
Officer Pizzarelli.
There you go, there he is.
There's the venue. What a great bowling alley that is. If you've not been there, I suggest you show up. For a rainy day in Boyne City, good place to be. Now here comes our people from Grandview, who do such a great job with our elderly and people who need special services. They are transported by Charlevoix County Transit.
Charlevoix County Transit, another great asset for Boyne City and the entire Charlevoix County community. Hey, look at here.
Yes, look at that picture from the swim school.
Oh man, the swim school. What a great experience for kids to go through that program, learn how to swim in Lake Charlevoix, and the rite of passage, Tom, to swim from Young State Park over to Whitings Park. What a memory maker that is.
Sure is. And you see a young Chuck Bonder in that picture right there.
No way.
Well, not that picture, but the one before.
Yeah.
There we go. There's the sheriff and some of the candy. Scott, of course, forgot candy. But
Yeah,
that's all right.
you know,
We missed that.
I'm sweet enough as it is.
And now, one of the biggest events that we have is the Bike decorating contests.
Uh,
Look at all those bikes decorated.
This is awesome. What a great opportunity for kids to participate in the Boyne City 4th of July parade, decorating their bikes for generations. Kids after bike after bike. Every year, there's hundreds of kids decorating their bikes for bragging right prizes.
Just beautiful. Just fun. And every parent loves it too.
Look at this one. Oh, look at those extra flags.
There you go. Now, here comes Bob Mather's Ford. Been around for a long time, and they've got a slew of cars coming down. Look at that picture.
Well, this is actually the old Boyne Valley Antiques Auto Club.
Yes.
And Bob's a good part of that. And that red truck. There you go.
That red truck you just saw is that red truck.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you, having all these cool cars is a great experience for folks to see transportation from days gone by.
And we got some real cool cars coming up after Bob Mather's comes through.
One of these cars, Sam Chipman, he's been in this with his Model A car for 36 years in a row.
Oh, Sam's a great guy.
And there's a lovely wedding
Look at
couple.
this roadster.
Oh, isn't that cool? That's Bob Jr. right there and his son, 3 generations. I know, and anybody that's been to Boyne on the 4th knows it's more than just a parade. It's 3 days of festivities and fun for the entire family. And it all starts out Friday morning with the 10K run and fun run. There's up to 1,000 people that participate in this run, and they run along the beautiful shorelines of Lake Charlevoix, through town with all kinds of support all along the way. Tom, the Boyne City 4th of July Fun Run and the 10K is a great way to start the day and celebrate all of the festivities right here in Boyne City. I'll tell you what, Tom, it's a great way to start the day, and it's a great way to make memories, because the 4th of July in Boyne City is all about making memories.
You got me pretty good, you see that?
Boyne Thunder. We missed them this year, but boy, are they great.
What an asset to Boyne City and the community at large. This Boyne Thunder event, there's the Dodgy, that's the official pace boat for Boyne Thunder. They raise thousands of dollars every year for local charities and our downtown Main Street program. Hey, look at
There's the cars I talked about. The Soapbox Derby cars.
Boy, that has evolved year after year into world-class Soapbox Derby cars. You got a great opportunity to see some old vintage ones coming down the hill.
Yes. Scott was in one of them, by the way.
Well, I've been in one, and my daughter was in one. She took out the old maple tree down there by the Presbyterian Church.
1992, folks.
Look at that. Yeah, they had all, oh, look at him go! Whoa!
Now, these contestants built these cars.
Yeah, from years gone by, it used to be the adult division, too, where they had adults making their own homemade cars. It's gotten a little more professional, and any kid that wants to ride in the Soapbox Derby now, they can do so, but they have to do a pre-test the day before. So next year, sign them up.
Here's our gold sponsor, Boyne Country Propane. Boy, they do a good job in Boyne City.
Yeah, we're so lucky to have a number of wonderful sponsors. We couldn't have the world-class 4th of July in Boyne City, Norman Rockwell on a grand scale, without our sponsors.
You are correct, sir.
Cookie Monster.
And now the Little League comes about. Girls and boys, as we celebrate how good they really are. They are the pride of our city. They have been doing great. They've won district championship. They've had a great team. They had a couple of teams go to the state. But they are a great organization, and too bad we're not playing this year.
I'll tell you, watching those kids play their hearts out, and the families that come up and support them, it's just so fun to see. Championship team after championship team.
They had fun shooting those guns, too, that's for sure. And now, Ed Anew. And Scott, this organization is wonderful for the 4th of July.
You know what, I'll tell you, without the Ed Anew sorority, they raise money and dressing up as the clowns and selling balloons and sparklers and everything. And the money, every penny they raise goes to support our fireworks program. Oh, look at there's Charlie Chaplin chasing on that car. The other thing about Ed Anew is they have their Dress to Chill program supporting families in need with winter clothing, keeping kids warm year-round.
They are a great organization, and they sell lots of stuff during the 4th of July. Now here comes the Salvation Army. We'll welcome them because they do such a great job with the big kettle, and they do a lot of good work inside the communities.
I'll tell you, and they bring Santa Claus with them every 4th of July.
That's right. You don't think Santa Claus is alive? He's in that kettle. He's right on top. He's got his Hawaiian Santa Claus shirt, exactly. And the commander's back of them. And they do have a transportation service too. They can work.
We're lucky to have them here in northern Michigan supporting our community and people in need.
And now, here's Miss East Jordan and her court.
The whole court. Hey, look at that time. You got elbow, wrist, get that wave down. We're so lucky to have our neighbors all participating in our parade. We got East Jordan, Boyne Falls, Walloon, Horton Bay, all here celebrating the nation's 4th right here with us.
And Park of the Pines and their crew.
Well, they're all decked out in their tie-dye. Isn't that fun?
Here's one of our fantastic employers coming up. As we see the Park of the Pines people come through, Lexamar. Lexamar provides some great opportunities for good employment in Boyne City.
And they are very civically involved. They've been huge supporters of our school system. Anything back involved with the chamber. Oh, here's a world-class business right here in Boyne City.
Right. Van Dam. Well, if you haven't seen their boats, you're missing out. There's a couple in Scott's garage right now.
Yeah, I wish. Holy smokes. You know what? Look up Van Dam on the internet. I'll tell you, you want to see some world-class craftsmanship. Van Dam Boat Works. Here comes Tommy's.
Tommy's from Walloon Lake. You mentioned Walloon Lake. There they are. Boy, they've got some great stuff, too. They do a good job helping us play on Walloon Lake.
I'll tell you what, a lot of cool things happening in Walloon, and Tommy's is a big part of that success story.
And one thing we missed this year were the Flywheelers and the Antique Flywheelers show. Here are some of the antique pictures when the Dairy Queen was here. And now we have virtual of all of our antique Flywheelers. And some of these have been in parade after parade.
Parade after parade. And I'll tell you, some of those drivers are antiques now, too.
That is true.
It is so fun to see these the old machinery, and the guys take such great pride in fixing up their tractors and sharing them with us every 4th of July.
Boy, when they fire up that steam threshing machine, if I can say it right, the threshing machine,
I think that's Dave
loud.
Cortez. I think that's Dave
Could
Cortez.
be? Wow. You never know. There we are. Hello, buddy.
Isn't that great? Wave back. Everybody wave back.
Now, if you really want to have some fun, go to Wildwood Rush in the Zipline.
Oh, where's Lucky? Right here in northern Michigan, we've got 2 great zip lines.
Yes.
The one out at Boyne Mountain and the Canopy zip line out of Wildwood Rush. Just about past Young State Park. It is a blast.
Good time to do it in the summer, too, when it's nice and cool. Of course, the fall is pretty with all the colors.
Is that the State Park Marshall?
I don't know, but he's a little short, man. Now, here, these, ladies and gentlemen, are Scotch Relatives.
Oh, yeah, this is my family. The Boyne City Pirate Festival. It's always the second weekend of August. Come on down and celebrate with us. I'll tell you, you'll never... The second weekend of August.
There you
Oh,
go. Look
there
at
it
him.
goes.
Scott can do that, too.
Never mind.
Are you doing okay?
I'll tell you.
In our Christ Lutheran Church, advertising their vacation Bible school.
And more candy. There's more candy coming out. There are a lot of rules about our passing out candy in our 4th of July parade. You got to make sure it's off to the side because we don't want kids running out and getting in front of cars and stuff. That'd be a spoiler.
That's why we roll them or shoot them down the road on you. And it works out really well. Kids will come out and get them. We love it.
I have to clean up after the parade and I rake it in. Here's some old timey Jeeps.
You've been waiting for that one. One of the best robotics classes in the world are right here.
Boyne City Blaze. These guys. This is a young program in the first robotics program, and they've gone national. Here's a happy 4th of July camper along with Boyne City Rocks, right?
That's right.
Here's Harley.
Hey, Harley.
We've got hundreds of volunteers. Oh, who are these guys?
These are our Zion Lutheran Church, or Zion Church with our bells.
Oh, those bells are cool. There's Captain America again.
Not sure if that's right, guys.
And it's so fun on a hot day. All these
man,
water soakers.
And you know, those ladies are now young ladies.
That's Rose passing out
Rose.
roses.
Hey, Rose, the white roses too, man. Now, special time for our Boyne City Fire and EMS. There once was a time when the firemen and EMS were in the middle of the parade. Once on the 4th of July, the East Jordan Plastics was on fire, and we could not get our fire department out to get there fast enough. So that's why they're always at the end of the parade now, Scott.
That makes sense. Hey, did you see there? I saw Boyne City Hardware, one of our major sponsors.
Yes.
They're driving right by right there now.
Right.
Hey, there's the old LaFrance.
That's right. Look at these. These are vintage now, folks. You know, this is great. This is great.
That's the 1917 LaFrance, totally restored and showcased in our new city hall.
And now, as we get closer here, the fire truck coming through. Technically, the parade is going to be over. See, you can see that they're actually in the middle of the parade because the horses are in back of them.
Yeah,
That's
right.
when we had that fire. The buildings are just perfect, aren't they? Look at that. Here's some new equipment for you. This is what keeps us safe, folks.
Hey, how about a big shout out to our first responders? Man, we are so lucky. What do we got?
For those of you who have attended our parade in the past, we always end with the Moody's. The Moody family comes through. And I'm not sure, Scott, is this the one they got in trouble for?
Which one was that? Which time? This one, they actually launched somebody out of the outhouse. I'll tell you, the Moody family, their satirical floats have been a mainstay at Boyne City 4th of July parades. Folks hang out for the end of the parade to make sure they get to see, what are the Moody's doing this year? And some of them sneak out before they see what the Moody's are doing. But I'll tell you, it wouldn't be a 4th of July without the Moody's.
That is correct.
Look at there's Marty.
He's playing.
Marty!
They're bringing up the end. They have since 1963. We love them.
I'll tell you, Tom, we are so lucky to be able to celebrate 4th of July in Boyne City in a grand way with lots of tradition, lots of new traditions created every year, but always a guaranteed good time for the whole family. Hey, Tom, another really cool thing immediately following the parade is the Family Fair Kiwanis Pie Eating Contest. What a blast for the whole family. We have divisions for every age group, including adults, with great big juicy pies all over everybody's face. Then right after that, we have the old time kids games, which is a blast for the whole family.
Boy, Scott, the duck race is coming up, and I know you were involved in the duck race a long time ago, personally. You may still be that way, but the duck race is so fantastic with the ducks going down the river.
I'll tell you what, everybody gets a chance to buy a duck for a chance to win some big cash. It's a tradition in Boyne City like no other. They dump 1,000 ducks off the bridge and they all float down the river. First one through the funnel gets $1,000, and then they dish out cash after that.
Back in the day when Scott was with the chamber, he was hawking those duck tickets, man. In 5 minutes, he'd always come up to the booth and say, "We need to talk about the duck tickets."
Well, I'll tell you, the hard part was scooping them all up at the end.
That's
Yes.
Another great tradition that we have, Scott, is the Raft Race. I've been in the Raft Race a few years back. Then we took a little break, but now we have it back, and it is probably the most fun that you can have with water guns, with balloons. I don't think they will.
Tom, I'm telling you, tradition after tradition in Boyne City on the 4th of July, and you're absolutely right. That raft race, folks build their own, construct their own rafts, and sometimes there's a theme, sometimes there's not. But folks float down the river, and you're right, it used to be the water balloons, but now it's squirt guns because we're all a little more environmentally aware than we used to be. But
right. We didn't want the ducks that we lose to eat some latex.
But yeah, people are squirting each other and having a blast. And I'll tell you, tradition after tradition in downtown Boyne City on the 4th of July. What a great family way to spend the day.
I can't tell you how cool the water feels on a real hot day after you fall off of your raft.
I did get hit by one of the Cruzel brothers with a 40-pound water balloon one year, right off the Park Street Bridge.
Enjoy. It's a great race.
I want to paint a picture for you. You know, we've had an entire day of festivities, from the running race, the kids' games, the raft race, the duck race, the soapbox derby, full of energy and enthusiasm, celebrating our nation's special day. But now it's time to chill. Folks are all gathering around Veterans Park on the shorelines of beautiful Lake Charlevoix and other parks all along the shoreline. Small boats to big yachts are starting to come in closer to shore. Boy Scouts are selling popcorn. Girl Scouts are selling glow sticks. Families are gathering together for the grand finale, the grand poobah of Boyne City's 4th of July. It's the best fireworks in the North.